What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive vlogs coming at you. Hope you're all having a great one out there. If you drive for any of the apps like GrubHub, Doordash, Uber Eats in the gig economy, and you're not yet, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. That's right. Get started right now. Hit that free red subscribe button, tap the bell to the right, and you'll always stay up to date. And of course, be sure to hit that like button real quick. I'd really appreciate it. That would be cool. And let's jump on into this. So I got an email here from Charlie. So everybody say thank you, Charlie. Now, let me just give a little disclaimer here. He talks briefly about a supposed new DoorDash CEO. I looked into this. I have not heard anything about Tony Xu being replaced. I know that a couple of weeks ago it was said that, you know, some investors said they wanted him removed from the executive board and all that stuff, but not necessarily him being replaced as CEO. So I think that's where Charlie may have been a little confused, unless he has more information that I don't know of. So just take that with a grain of salt. So Charlie says, hey, Pete, DoorDash is at it again. Apparently, so he does say apparently, DoorDash has a new CEO. I am not confirming that with this video. This is what he wrote. As of yesterday, they sent out a notification that our base pay is restructured. Also, I'm just hearing about this. They lowered the pay for 7 miles or less, which is basically everything doable. I've worked the new pay scale for 2 days now, and all orders are significantly lower. I'm sending some screenshots as examples. As gas prices are going up, DoorDash is so greedy they have lowered the pay. Thanks, DoorDash. And I've taken a few of these lower offers to see if any tip was being added, and guess what? Nope, it's so low now. I have a feeling they are trying to get veteran full-time drivers out that know better and replace them with new drivers who don't. This is ridiculous. The only way we can get it changed back is if no one accepts these ridiculous orders. Please get the word out. Thanks, and from Charlie. And I looked at the screenshots, and I think what's going on here is that in this particular market that he's working in, which he did not specify, I think the new pay model that came out a little while ago has finally hit his market. And as we've said in the past, every market is different, okay? I will continue to say that over and over and over and over again, because it is the truth. It seems that DoorDash, GrubHub, Uber Eats, all of these companies try out different pay structures and just different rules and regulations and just different variables in different places so that they can see, I guess, if it maximizes their earnings or not, you know. And when I say maximizes earnings on their end, not on our end. And I know people have been talking about the strike and all of that stuff too, because he says here, I feel like they're trying to get the veteran full-time drivers out that know better and replace them with new drivers who don't. This is ridiculous. The only way we can get it changed back is if no one accepts these ridiculous offers. You know, like people with the strike, they just want to, you know, not work, and so no one is out there. But people like Charlie are saying, well, the only way to really stop this is if people just stop taking those low-paying offers. But because of how they hide the tips and the tip transparency just is not there, which is why the Para app came out to try and help drivers, I feel like there's almost no way to stop it, you know, from things getting worse as far as payouts are concerned. Now, keep in mind, there are plenty of drivers who contact me on a daily basis through comments, social media, email, even Patreon, that say, you know, Pete, I don't know why everybody's complaining. I'm still making $2 grand a week. I'm making $1,000 a week. I don't know why everybody's complaining. Every market is different. That's just what it comes down to. So many variables go into you know, how a dasher or how a driver, you know, makes out in their particular market. You know, like, again, if there's too many drivers out there, too many dashers online, you're not going to be getting too many orders. You know, if there's just not enough people ordering, you know, whenever you're watching this, it's the summertime, you know, and because mask mandates have gone down quite a bit, you know, people are out there physically going to restaurants now. They don't need to order. It's definitely a summer slowdown without a doubt. But just to reiterate that part at the end where he says, it's so low now, I have a feeling they're trying to get veteran full-time drivers out that know better and replace them with new drivers who don't. My opinion, that's 100% true. In my opinion, I don't have proof of it. I'm just saying, you know, it sounds like that, because think about it. Those of you who watch these videos or go on the Facebook groups and get information from other drivers, that's only I don't want to say a small percentage. I would say maybe 25, 30%. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Of people probably go and do the research like you guys are doing, like I'm doing, you know, to put the content out there so that you guys can stay up to date. But there could be people that are foreigners or older people that aren't, you know, very savvy with the internet and stuff like that, or just people in general who just aren't going online and looking up tips and tricks about how to maximize earnings, how to cherry pick. There are people that are literally just hearing from somebody else, hey, I make money on this app, I deliver food like pizza delivery, and they're like, oh, okay. So they download it, they just start taking orders, and they don't know what they're doing. They're taking those $3 orders, you know? So to wrap the whole thing up here, what I think is happening, it is true that they're trying to, you know, to try and get the veteran drivers out, the ones like us that have been doing this, and they know about the cherry picking and the multi-apping. They're never going to stop hiring drivers. So there's just so much we can do, you know. All we can do is just keep trying to figure out ways to maximize our earnings with what we're given, you know. So what do you guys think? Have you noticed the pay going down astronomically in your market? And what market are you in? Let me know in the chat or the comments down below. And if you ever want to send me anything, email me at paytodrivestories@gmail.com. And also message me through the Patreon app. Sign up at patreon.com/paidtodrive. These people give a little something every month, and I shout them out in new videos, and you can message me through Patreon. Sign up down below. Link is in the description or in the pinned top comment. When you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. Of course, we got Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland. Let's see, we also got Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Brian Richardson, Ginny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. Big shout outs, by the way, to Nick G, Sarah Keston, Agus, for like just a few of them to name from patrons that always show up in like every premiere. They're probably in the premiere right now. So shout out to all of them and all the other patrons. Links down below. And also make sure to download the free gas app called Get Upside. So here's how it works. You download it from the link in the description down below. Go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links down below. Make sure to download it. And of course, go get yourself a t-shirt, hoodie, or goodie over at paytodrivestore.com. Everything is on sale. I'm not wearing one of the shirts today, but there's lots of designs, all different colors. Paytodrivestore.com. Get yourself something nice while you're out there driving. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a comment saying end 559, end 559. And of course, hit that red subscribe button. I know you didn't do it yet. And tap the little bell to the right so you always get notified as soon as I post something. I usually post 9, 3, and 9. So 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. So Eastern time. And hit that like, all right? Everybody down below, I really appreciate that. Until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. Have a great one. Be well. Drive safe. And we'll see you on the next one.